Alright, this is Double Barreled Factor, which is the 14th entry to MATLAB 9 Back on Track.
Try not to do that again, okay? This is what happens to you if you resist.
Okay, so we had that very short sequence there where we saw someone getting taken out by the shotgun. I presume that's where the double-barreled reference is in the title. So I'm going to make a ton of guesses that I might get right or might get wrong, I don't know. But because we have a valve socket here, I guess I'll call it, and it is surrounded with these white and red stripes, I'm presuming it's trying to show us that we need the valve to kind of open the gate. I'm guessing that's what my first impressions are. I don't know what the story is, I don't know what Alex meant when she said that, but obviously we're going to find out. This is hopefully going to explain it a bit more. There we go. A very simple obstruction, and I say this over and over again, and you're probably sick to death of me saying it, but puzzles don't need to be these difficult, spend hours trying to work out something. It's just a simple go and find something and bring it back. It's a very passive gameplay, but it still makes the mod interesting. So my instinct is to go up the stairs to follow Alex, because that's the way she went, but there's also a green glowing exit sign, which probably means it's the end of the map, and we're going to have to backtrack. And that would make sense, because we were kind of facing that way initially, and Alex ran off this way, and it's a very clear different path. There's nothing here, there's no other places we can go up. Anyway, okay, danger sign above the door. I presume something's going to happen when we go in here. Right, we can't get in, but we'll be backtracking, so there's a chance we will be coming back to this area. Right, what is going to happen here? Ooh. And I'm guessing, and again I could be wrong, but the flares were placed here for the intention that you will see them when you come into the room. Most of this area, at least up until this point, there's not very much. I looked at this wardrobe, or cupboard, or whatever you want to call it, and there was nothing there. And the next point of interest is this area over here, and then that's why I'm guessing the flares were placed there, so we could easily see them, because at the moment I don't think we've come across a weapon. Again, this is just all speculation. This is not actually possibly what was intended when the map was made. It's just my interpretation of the gameplay, right? So we've been duped out of that one, the old bait the player into thinking they're going to get through and then take the crate out from underneath them. Again, a very simple obstruction. It wasn't difficult to go and get that barrel, but it's still something I had to do. Did I forget that flare? There was another one, yeah, there. Alright, we'll let him burn. So we've got some verticality here where we can explore on multiple levels in this prison cell. Okay, there's a button. I'll get some health. I'm going to walk about a bit to see what else I can see before pushing any buttons. So again, we've got this bright glowing exit sign and a button that probably doesn't work if I were to predict what would happen. Oh, I knew there was going to be something. I opened the door. So then what did this button up here do? I can hear some bass-like sound. What did this do? So there's wires. I'm just a bit confused. No, it was probably really obvious. Oh, alright. Ah. Oh, gee. What was that? I saw someone. I guess it's quite difficult to see that. I can understand this, you know, why it was here. There's a nice window here to be able to see the door from opening if that's what we did. It's just really difficult to see for some reason, but it was set up very well. There was nothing wrong with where that button is. So this leads us, so we need a crowbar to get through here, I presume, or another weapon. Or can we use a flare? Probably not. I'm guessing not. I didn't think so. Another... That door doesn't seem to want to even activate. We've got wires running into the wall. I thought this was going to be one of these things. I do like the fact that the skeleton's been put there to show the things are dangerous. You know, because we arrive at this area and we think, well, what's going on here? What is it? But because I spotted the skeleton, I thought, well, you know, there must be some kind of defense mechanism or defense system. I'm not sure entirely what they are. And we're getting given a view into this room with the wires attached, which go to this button here, so we'll be able to turn it on again. Again, crowbar within the woods. I spoke about this in the last video that I put out on the channel. And probably every single video. Alright, so we've opened the exit door. I think that was the exit door. Yeah, because there was a security camera that we saw. So it must be at the start where we saw Alex. Right, I think well, that's all we need to do. But we can see what we've done. It's very clear what we've done. Something's going to happen. Oh, there's Alex. She turned it back on. Right, watch me fail at this a few times. I bet you I walk into the beam and it comes on. Wait, can we? Okay, we can't do that. It's on, it's off, it's on, off, on, off. So it didn't outright kill you, which I think is quite good. It actually gives you a chance to try again, and it's I think it's probably punishing enough that it takes off enough health from you at a very fast rate if you're not careful. But okay, I'm guessing it's a no compromise situation. It reminds me of Exit 2, in which I think it was Exit 2, the mod, in which there was this crazy guy chasing after you throughout the mod. Oh no! Quick! We gotta get away from Alex. Ah! Don't do this! Oh, is that it? That was shorter than I expected. Okay, so that was Double-Barreled Factor. That entry had a lot of good design. It did very well at signposting what you needed to do. It also had good, fun gameplay in that you were always doing something to navigate through the level. You weren't just running down a hallway. There was always something for you to do. It didn't just give you weapons. You had to use the flares to get rid of the zombies. All the buttons were well placed so you can easily see what you were doing and what function they had and all that kind of stuff. The part at the end where you were being chased was just manic. I probably missed a ton of stuff because I just ran for the exit, which we knew where it was because that's where we backtracked. Overall, I think that one was short, which is not a bad thing at all. And it was really good. So I'm going to give that entry a 7 out of 8. And because it is the final entry of the proper MapLab contest, that'll be the last rating I give a map forever, basically. Because to be honest, the rating system that I've been doing has just been like I've just plucked a number out of thin air, thinking, all right, so that's roughly a 5 or a 2 or whatever. So it probably isn't a very good indicator of how good I thought a map was. So just letting you know. But overall, I liked Double-Barreled Factor quite a lot. So it's 7 out of 8.